For those of us that has the eyes to see, those of us that can feel the energy around us, that we can peep game or peep when somebody has ill intentions, we can tell like what frequency a person is vibrating on. And those of us that have this gift, we tend to come into a harder life. We'll have like parents that just completely don't understand us, that are abandoning us, or maybe a narcissistic mother, or we'll have friends that'll betray us or be in competition with us, and we're just like, we don't know. On a human level, it's like, all right, what did I do to deserve this? Because I didn't do anything. Like, why would somebody not want to give out the type of love and the good energy that I'm giving out? But on a spiritual level, it's like, what happened to these people that would make them want to attack somebody like me when I have so much love to give? And, I want to see the good in people. Like, I want everything to be cool around me. But on a soul level, these people are there to shape you, they're there to mold you. And thinking like even broader and thinking even crazier, I think it's like a trick to see if you can fall victim to the programming, the maybe like the societal programming or like the government. I don't know what to call it, but to become part of a bigger programming, because I feel like that system is just trying to take down as many people as they can to keep people like trapped, and it's just a mind state that you're in. But yeah, when people like that come into our lives, we try to figure it out because we will blame ourselves. But it's like these are like different genotypes of like different humans that are here, because we all know like these type of people. That's why we'll find people that have been in similar situations, or it's all programming. It's all a part of the matrix. But it's like, what are these people here to trick us? Are these people here to like just show us, like for us to see like, okay, this is like different type of programming of humans that we have going on, because we see stuff that other people don't see. And I will give you an example of that. Okay, the whole black manosphere thing or whatever, before Kevin Samuels came along. And by the way, I should add that they call him the Godfather. Before he came along, nobody was, guys really wasn't thinking the way that what he said out loud. But apparently it's something that like guys have been thinking this, but they just never said it. And while Kevin Samuels did like open the door for conversation, it's too many like copycats that came behind him and just like watered that whole thing down. And now it's like, all right, this is dragged out long enough because so many people were able to just like follow him. He's the leader. Look at all these guys that are following him. And these guys are programming other guys to think this way, they're just like mini Kevin Samuels. And it was just like this one person that had a mind for himself. It's like he gave birth to like all these like little, I don't want to say minions, but like little clones maybe, I don't know. And now you have freaking guys in situations where they're telling other men to basically never get married. And there are guys that are following this that can't think for themselves, and that's why you have to be secure in who you are. Like, it's okay to like not prefer a certain type, but now it's coming out like everybody, like all these daggone dudes online are saying that they all don't like the same type of women. And then some of them are even getting busted because whatever they are preaching, that's not what they're living in their real life. Okay, that's an example of a programming. And for us to watch that, because we're removed from that, it's like, all right, that's interesting, that's weird. And then not only that, like you have guys using the word simp. Like, I'm so tired of that word simp. Like, y'all wouldn't be using that word if Kevin Samuels didn't put it out there and they didn't give you a definition of what a simp looks like. But you're so not secure and you don't know who you are that you think that you're this derogatory word because somebody told you to be that way. So it's like we get to look at like these different types of programming that are going on, and it's just like, are we fighting against the system, or is like, is this stuff supposed to get exposed to us? Like, what are we supposed to do with this information? Those of us that can see, what are we supposed to do with this? Is this like is this a game? It's like when I watch people, because I like to study people. I can't really say that I have friends because like I just watch people, and there's really not a lot of genuine people. And for somebody like me, I just feel like everybody that I've come in contact with, they have taught me a lesson, and it's always been a harsh lesson. And it's like, of course, I think like, man, why would you do me like that when something like that would never cross my mind of doing this to you? But these are different programs. These people, they can be looked at as like difficulty levels in our lives. Like, let's say you have an abusive mom. That's like that'll be a higher level of difficulty opposed to like having a coworker that you don't get along with. Like that's a different level of difficulty. But it's just like different certain people come into your life for certain reasons, because it's like they want to mold you, and it's like they can either break you or you can rise above it and just like peep what it is. Just like, all right, I had a run in with that type of human. All right, I don't like that. Let me move away from that. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm trying to paint like the best picture that I can, because I can see it in my head, but for me to process it into words, it's like a little tricky. But I hope you stay with me. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But I just want to know, like, what is our reason for being here? Because it's everything is a program. And what are we supposed to do with this information? Like, are we supposed to bring this stuff back? Being here on Earth, it's like waking up from a dream, and then like you wake up and it's like what happened? Like how it is in movies. I don't know, man. It's just some interesting people that are here that we come in contact with, and some people just really leave you speechless, and it's just like that, like it's waking up from a bad dream, because it's like, why, like, how did you get that way? But you got to think that person was programmed by somebody else, and they fell victim to the system. They were able to be easily programmed. That's why they would become this drug addict. That's why they would become this narcissistic person. This is why they would become that thief or whatever. They were easily to be programmed. Life is a documentary in real time. If you think about it, look at those housing projects. That is a project. That is a group of people that they're easily controlled, that they can easily control. In my city, in Richmond, they're always, it's like every day they're posting pictures of, police kicking in the doors there. Y'all are a project. Y'all are under a control. And they're showing you. It's like they're playing it out like this is how we control these people. And it's like you have to be victim to them, because I mean, you're a part of that programming, and you're successfully programmed, and you can either rise above it and see what's really going on and be like, I don't need this, or you can stay stuck and protect that system and keep that system alive, that programming alive. But I don't know, maybe I'm having high thoughts. But you guys let me know what you think, because I need answers. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like why we're here. I really try to figure it out, but this just is cool. It's actually cool to watch play out. It's interesting to see the people that come into our lives, but it's just like, why do they come into our lives? And that's why I feel like there's no point in trying to wake people up that don't want to be waking up. I can only enlighten those that are wanting to be enlightened or already have like some form of enlightenment, because we're going to be on the same vibration. We're going to see the same thing. We're able to rap about stuff like that, because we can probably figure something out together. And this is why I have YouTube, because I can reach out to more people that think like me, that are like me, and we can put our heads together and get to the bottom of this thing. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Have a blessed day. I hope nothing but abundance flows into your life. I hope nothing but positive energy and positive things come your way today, guys. All right, I'll talk to you later.